Yeah, hello and welcome to another update video about Solana. Solana is coming down as suggested in the previous video. I also posted earlier on Telegram and Discord for the channel members that I do expect some kind of a sell-off generally across the market before the interest rate increase information is released today, and then we expect some volatility and possibly a bounce back to the upside. And at the moment we are already seeing this sort of sell-off that's taking place. It already started actually after my last video. We already talked about that Solana came out to the downside out of this ascending wedge, and that we can count here a 5-wave move to the upside as complete. This could also be counted just as a corrective wave pattern. Don't get me wrong. So I'm not necessarily saying that we are bullish here. What I'm purely outlining on this chart and showing on the chart is that there is some bullish potential, and there is the possibility that a low could have been made here around $26, $27. But because we haven't got confirmation yet, we see this with a lot of skepticism, and because this is also not an impulsive wave pattern to the upside, it is even less reliable. It is a corrective wave pattern, or at best a leading diagonal. So I can also count this as a WXY pattern, for example, would be possible as well. But actually counting it as 5-wave pattern works quite well. What we need to understand is that this is only an ascending wedge or leading diagonal. They are not very reliable, and the sell-off to the downside seems to be honest, quite impulsive. But yeah, generally lower prices expected here in the short term, as suggested also over the last few days already, because we said that this move to the upside here is probably getting exhausted. 5 waves complete to the upside can be counted, which means you need to be on the lookout for a reversal, at least temporary, because if the wave pattern is complete, it is usually close to getting exhausted. Now, what we can also see is that Solana never broke above the $34.50 level, the level that I've highlighted for a few weeks. This level, to break this level, would be crucial to realize any more upside potential. Obviously, we came to it, we failed, and here you can see how nice TA works and how relevant it is, because it peaked exactly to this level. It exactly to this level. So resistance levels are relevant, especially structurally important ones, and this one is also important from an Elliott wave point of view, because it is the previous wave 4 high or wave E high of a triangle, which is the completion of the wave 4. But yeah, at the moment my view is we are coming down short term, and the support area which has been identified, which I talked about in the previous video, that support area will tell us if further downside is expected, because if we break through this support area, then it is very likely that the bullish potential here isn't going to be realized. And Solana is one of the charts I am not very confident about that the bullish potential is going to work out. But of course there is some bullish potential, therefore I'm highlighting it. But the support area, the main support area, starts at $30.60 roughly. That is the 50% Fibonacci retracement level, and goes down all the way to the $28.50 level, the 78.6% Fib level. So this is the wave 2 low. And this wave 2 low, could bottom here. If it does, we are expecting a wave 3 to the upside. That would be expected to break above the $34.50 level. But if we lose the $28.50 level, that's the 78.6% retracement. If we go below this in a wave 2, it's very unlikely that it's still going to work out as a wave 2. So going below that level would increase the likelihood to make a new low below this October low here around $27. There's a couple of ways how this move down can be counted. We could say this was already the wave A, which came down to $32. This here was the wave B, and we're now in the C wave, which is coming down quite strongly. But to be fair, I'm actually more of the view that we go in line with what I counted for ADA, that the wave 1 peaked here. We already saw the wave A to the downside. This was an overshooting wave B, and we're now coming down in the C wave. A, B, we're coming down in the C wave, and that here in the C wave we've already seen a wave 1, a wave 2, and this is the wave 3. The reason is that this is quite a strong sell-off that is normally characteristic for a wave 3. So that's sort of what I'm leaning towards. Wave 1 here, wave 2 basically the ADA wave count, wave 3 here, then a wave 4 retracement and a wave 5 down. Target for the third wave, what can we expect? Is it maybe already complete? So that would be the 1.618 fib extension that would be expected to actually get. So the first target is the 1-to-1 ratio. We've reached it today, but the ideal target would be $29.94. That's the 1.618 extension, and that would be actually the ideal target for the third wave here, $29.94. So basically $30. Then a bounce from there in a wave 4. And another move down in wave 5. Let's see if we get that. But anywhere really in the yellow area, we would expect a possible reversal, right? Anywhere in here, because these are from a Fibonacci retracement point of view, this is the area where Solana fulfills the requirements for a wave 2. If we come down any lower than the support area, as I said, then the chances are much higher that this is actually an impulsive wave pattern to the downside, and that we are selling off and will see lower lows, maybe even below the June low. Okay, that's my update about Solana. Hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment and subscribe. And if you really like the content, please check out the channel membership. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye bye.